welcome back to Rat Says Hot Rods. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way now. I'm testing out a new microphone, so if it sounds like crap, sorry about that. I think it's going to work better. And I did just pick up a rescue dog, and you'll probably hear him in and out because he is not leaving my side at this point. But we've got a new pit bull in the shop. I don't know if you've seen in prior videos. There's Butkus, which is a big pit bull mastiff mix that I rescued a few years ago, and now we've got Ted added to the mix, and so you should see him and hopefully not hear him in these videos. But I'm not going to stop talking because I have done that about 15 times today, and I really need to get this video done. Anyway. I'm going to show you the process that I go through to get the shop ready for paint. If you've watched any of my prior videos, you know that there is a ton of tools up on that wall that are missing, and also a whole bunch of fastener storage that is missing from the wall back there behind that rear fender. First step that I go through is to remove everything from the shop in its entirety. Do a sweep. Real quick sweep. Then I go through with the leaf blower. Use it a lot, and it's the best shop cleaning tool that I have found, and I know a lot of other guys do it. I learned it from my friend Pete over at SWRNC or something like that. Auto Body, what's his other one? I don't know. You guys know. My friend Pete, he's got two good channels. Check him out. I'll put a link down there because I mentioned it and screwed it all up for his channel. So I'm going to hit it with a leaf blower from top down of this place and get it all cleaned out. One thing of note, also something to note, is I don't build a crazy containment or anything like that in the garage. I remove everything that I'm concerned about. That I can, and if I can't remove it, I cover it up with plastic. Like you can see the 65 Cadillac that I'm working on in the background there has got the plastic already on it. And I generally only clean top and bottom of the areas where I'm going to be painting. I don't go throughout the whole shop and do everything. And you know what? Everything comes out fairly clean. You're going to have to denib a little bit on dust, but that's kind of part of the game. Even in a real paint booth, you'll have a few of those. The one step that I've added to this process that I really wanted to show, and you'll see that later, is pressure washing. Yep, pressure washing with water, top to bottom in this shop. And I mean, I do the light fixtures, the exhaust fan, the outlets, the power strip that you see on the back wall. I wash everything with it. I take some care when I'm working around the electrical stuff. I am an electrician by trade, so I do take some things into mind and take some caution by turning the power off, giving it plenty of time to dry out, blowing it out with a leaf blower, and then resetting it slowly with the breakers. I wired this shop a long time ago. I know where everything is, and I've got one outlet around the side and outside that I leave on. So that I can use the pressure washer and the leaf blower with the rest of the power being out. I work in building facilities management now for a very large hospital in Seattle, and I've seen a lot of water get in all the light fixtures, every device, and as long as you take your time and properly dry everything out, it's going to work. But here's the disclaimer: it works for me, it might not work for you. What are we going to do about it, you know? So give it a shot. If you're concerned, then just don't wash down the electrical stuff and wash everything else. I'm going to play some music from a guy that I just met. He's a Washington guy. His name is Teo Mommsen. Teo Mommsen. His first name is spelled T-E-O. Teo, like Terrell Owens. And he's got a channel also on YouTube. And I'm going to put a link down there. Check him out. He's incredibly talented, and wanted to put his music in the videos here and see how everybody likes him. So let me know how you like the song, and I'll get more tracks from him here in the future. Go over there and check him out. And did I mention the pressure washing? The pressure washing tip I got from Pharraway. Pharraway. His channel is awesome. He's got a bajillion subscribers. Go check him out. I'll put his link down there too. That's the one step that I've added is pressure washing, and it reduced the dust particulate, I would say 50 to 75% over what I'm used to. If I would have got 10 dust specks, I get 3 to 4, maybe less in a clear coat. So Pharraway, thanks for teaching me that, and I'm glad I finally met you electronically anyway, and I know how to pronounce your channel name now. So guys, go check him out. He's awesome. He's helped me out with some subs also. So, oh yeah, I was gonna play music for you guys. Here's Teo Mommsen, High Speed Time. Okay, time for the moment of truth. We've thoroughly washed everything down. I don't know why my video camera does this, but when I get close to it, it actually figures out how to adjust for the darkness in the room. There are no lights on, even though it looks that way. Breaker number 1 on. Breaker number 2 on and good. Breaker number 3, there we go. If you don't already know in your house or in your shop which breakers do what, go take some time to figure it out. Turn them off, see what's off, mark it, move to the next. Okay, here's the big part, the big scary part. After we pressure washed all those lights, light switch on. Perfect. Other thing of note is everything in this shop is arc flash protected, and then everything on the walls is GFCI protected. So if you're an electrician, there you go, there's that. I probably washed this place out. Well, this is actually probably the 3rd time that I've used a pressure washer, and every time before that we just kind of aerated it with a leaf blower. But this is something that I'll do 3 to 4 times a year. I don't paint a whole lot, but when I do, oh, that sounds like a commercial. Anyway, I don't do it a whole lot. I don't do anything a whole lot. It's kind of a jack of all trades shop, and needs to be mobile and transformable. So that's kind of my thoughts on and reasoning as to why it's set up this way and why I go through the process of having to clean it all out. Like I said earlier, I don't build out any fancy containment. I do throw a filter in the wall. I converted a window into a filter bank over there, just a single 2424 with it's got the sticky stuff on it, and then I've got a exhaust fan in one of those garage doors over there that I turn on, and it basically turns that corner in to a recycling side draft air booth, air paint booth, anything, something like that. So take some time and get all your stuff in an area where you think you can paint, walk it around, and then yeah, you'll be ready to go. After this process, I close everything up and leave it for the next day, and that lets the dust settle out into the wet floor, and then we hit it with the primer and paint. That'll be the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little teaser here coming up of the final setup. We're gonna, like I said, turn on the exhaust fan, and here's the next day as we're prepping, adding more water to the floor and getting ready to paint those pieces there with primer, and then we'll move to that bunch back there in the back corner. Anyway, thanks for the subscriptions and the likes. Yeah, I appreciate you guys, and really do enjoy making these videos, especially when I'm done. Peace and grease, sucker.